Alright, so we have x plus 5 is a factor of x to the power of 3 plus 4x squared. Take 11x, take 30. Alright, so what we want to do is find the other two factors, okay? So, a cubic is made up of 3 linear factors. One of them is x plus 5, okay? And we want to find the other two, but we know that it's going to multiply by a quadratic in order to become a cubic. So what we know is that x plus 5 times our general quadratic, ax squared plus bx plus c, is equal to our original function that we have here, because x plus 5 is a factor, okay? And a linear factor times a quadratic is going to be equal to a cubic. Okay, so let's expand this. X times ax squared gives you ax to the power of 3. X times bx gives you plus bx squared. Okay, and x times plus c gives you plus cx. Okay, then we have plus 5ax squared. Okay, plus 5bx and plus 5c. Alright. Let's collect all these like terms. We have ax to the power of 3 plus, and we have b plus 5a times x squared. I've written 4 there, that needs to be 5. 5a times x squared plus c plus 5b. Okay, c plus 5b times x and plus 5c. Okay, now that is equal to this here. Equals. Okay, so this means a times x to the power of 3 is equal to x to the power of 3. So what is a going to be? A has to be 1. Okay, then we have b plus 5a times x squared is equal to 4x squared, okay, which means b plus 5a is equal to 4. We know that a equals 1, so we have b plus 5 times 1, 5 times 1 is 5, equals 4, okay, and this follows that b is equal to, we're taking 5 from both sides, minus 1. And the c, on the other hand, we could use this factor here, c plus 5b is equal to minus 11, or we can just do a bit simpler, 5c is equal to minus 30. Okay, so you're just equating the terms in the quadratic. So if 5c equals minus 30, it follows that c equals minus 6. So now we have our linear factor, which originally was x plus 5, and we have the values for our quadratic. These are ax squared plus bx, where b is minus 1, okay, and then plus c, where c is minus 6. Alright, so we want to split this quadratic into 2 linear factors, and so we just need to factorise it. Okay, so you can do that via cross multiplication, alright, or we can check on our calculator, as I'll show you in a moment. So we've got x and x, multiples of 6 of minus 6 are minus 3 and positive 2, okay, and if we multiply that out, we're going to have minus 3x and plus 2x, and if you add those together you get minus x, which is our b value, which means the other factors are x take 3 and x take 2. Okay, which means the fully factorised form of this is going to be x plus 5 times x take 3 times x take 2. Right, this is our polynomial, or our cubic function. Okay, now what are the solutions to this equation? What are the roots? Alright, these are the numbers that make it equal to 0. So if you put minus 5 in there, it'll make the whole thing equal to 0. If you put positive 3 in there, it'll make the whole thing equal to 0. Put positive 2 in there, it's going to make the whole thing equal to 0. Okay? this is how you equate them.
Attention students.